Morning, guys. Look at all this traffic. Hopefully I'm not going to be stuck in this on the way back, but I'm just going past Resurgent on my way into Penzance. I've just dropped some family members off at the local car boot, which is why this is here. This is where all these people are going. It's quite a big car boot. It fills up the entire cricket pitch, which it's held on. I didn't go in. It's not my kind of thing. It's you're wandering around a field looking at what other people have thrown out, you know. So yeah, while they're in there doing that, I'm gonna head into Penzance. I've asked them kindly, could you please get me a burger on the way out, because I am starving. I forgot to have breakfast this morning. I noticed all the views on the last video, over 200. Thanks guys, thanks for that. I'm really amazed at how well that done. It was just a local video. You guys seem to like it when I just stay local. And also to the chap that contacted me last night in the comments about the flamingo dance hall, I hope you looked it up on Google, and because it's quite a lengthy article, so I hope you look that up. It's really sad that it was knocked down in the end. It seemed like that building had a lot of history. Don't worry guys, I know Marazine never does very well, but we're just going to briefly flit, whatever, skip through it. If I went the other way, if I went straight on at the roundabout, I'd be stuck in a massive queue of traffic. I think this little journey today is going to be all about avoiding the traffic. Anyway guys, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having this glorious weather that we're having down here in Cornwall. The roads are reasonably quiet at the moment, except for back there, but that's where everyone is, that's why the roads are quiet. But I'm sure it'll pick up a bit later on. We'll just head down to Penzance, do a little lap, just see what we can see. I mean, again, talking about the chap that contacted me last night about the flamingo dance hall, if there's anything you want to ask me guys, you know, my knowledge of the area isn't inexhaustible, but you know, I know one or two things, so you know, I'm not hardly a fountain of knowledge, but if you want to ask about something down here, feel free. You know, like if you want to ask if the place that you used to go to still exists, you know, I'll do my best to look it up, or maybe even if it's near where I'm going to on my next trip, I might even go there. Quite a few yachts out in the bay. Wow, that is a tiny bike. It's one of those folding bikes, isn't it? Now, what are you going to do? You're going to make a right turn now? Right, okay. You know, by and large, cyclists are responsible, you know. But you do get one or two. I've had one or two. I've gone to overtake them and then they've just dashed out in front of me. I've had to slam on the, you know, the jam. No signals, no warning, nothing. You know, they just veer out in front of you. I mean, it's a nice morning. I wouldn't be wearing a massive jacket, that's for sure. 21 degrees. I always seem to catch up with these guys on corners. Try and overtake. Hopefully they'll veer in to the left in a minute because there's a cycle path there. And that lady in front has her seat far too low. If she hired it, she'd get more power to the pedals. Power to the pedals! She sat too low. I'll give my window a little clean because I noticed on the other video a little bit of frost building up where the aircon's coming through to keep the phone cool. So every now and then I'll just give it a quick wipe. Nice little breeze in the air, quite nice. I see there's, not bringing it down, I'm going to mention this very briefly, but I see there's rioting going on in Southport. And people, you know, those that are doing it would say, oh, it's because of the three little girls that died. If I could speak to them, if I could answer that, I would say to them, really, honestly, do you think those little girls would want you doing that in their name? It's disgusting. It is disgusting. And a complete lack of respect. It's just a load of thugs using it as an excuse. It's weird, you see it every now and then, but there are one or two people that still wear masks. I mean, it's personal preference, you know, if you want to do that. Lovely, nice cool air on the back of the phone. You seem to get that. A lot of GoPro users seem to get that, where they're using a GoPro and then their phone cuts, not the phone, the GoPro cuts out. because it gets too hot. There's a guy that I watch, John Hicks. He rides mountain bikes and BMXs and electric bikes all the way around LA, northern LA, and obviously it gets hot there, and his GoPros are always cutting out. Right, so what we'll do is we'll cut up round the back, down to New Lynn, and then along the seafront, have a little look. It's going to be a reasonably short one today, guys. I've only got roughly an hour to play with in that, travelling from, you know, from the car boot and then back to the car boot. I could leave them walk home, but no. I'll go back and pick them up. Well, so far so good. Tractor. I was a bit slow on that one. Sorry guys, I let that one slip almost. But I was just about to say, luckily we've been lucky with the traffic. I mean, everyone that's out on the roads will be tourists, and like that guy there, delivery drivers, and everyone else is at work. Actually, while I'm down here, I was wondering whether I should pop into town after this. You see, it's car tax day. Yay, I got a part with lots of money. Tractor. My voice went funny then. Tractor. But yes, car tax day today. So I was wondering if I'd probably pop into town, into W.H. Smith's, because there's a post office in the back there, and I do that and get it done and dusted. Till next year. I mean, I don't know if any of our American cousins have such a thing. Do you? Yeah. If as any Americans watching, do you guys pay car tax or something similar to it? Wow, look at that. Now, if you had an accident with that, you couldn't really say to the copper, "I'm sorry, I just didn't see him coming." Oh, there's one of those trikes with two wheels at the front. They're pretty cool there. This is slowly growing into a tree tunnel. I have noticed it over the past couple of years. Hopefully they'll let it, because that's really cool when that happens. You know, they won't trim it back. That'll be such a shame. Oh, little dead squirrel in the road. Oh. Let me guess, are you on your way to Land's End? Maybe, possibly, perhaps? Like I said, guys, I'd go to Land's End if the company that ran the car park weren't such rip-off merchants. You know, you go there, you pay your pay-in display, which is quite expensive. And then, you know, like 7 months later, you get a letter through in the post, you know, asking for several £100 because you didn't pay in display, when in fact you did. So, yeah, it's not happened to me, but the horror stories I've heard of that happening to people. It's such a shame that these companies, usually from up country, some even abroad, swoop down and, you know, do this kind of thing. The sun isn't cracking the clouds, not exactly. I mean, it is out. Not really like it was yesterday, but it's still 22 degrees. It's quite warm. That's great, timed that perfectly. Nice relaxing trip along the promenade. I went over some bumps when I said that then, so it came out like promenade. And then head back and pick them up. I wonder if I have time to have a quick drink, maybe. That van on the right there is kind of screwed visibility for the right oncoming traffic. It's a bit selfish. God, get me, I'm having a right go at people this morning. Oh my God. And we're off. Maybe. Yeah, not the best thing to do, but there you go. That's what happens when you put too many humans in such a small space. briefly, quickly, just for funsies, let's see what's on the radio. No, I couldn't pinpoint what it was, so I actually heard the new one from Pearl Jam the other day. It's awesome. It's great to see those guys still going. Do you know what? I'm going to be a nice person. Old Morgan there. I've heard that depends on the conditions you live in, but around every 10 years, 7 to 10 years, they have to have the chassis replaced in one of them. There's a wooden chassis, I think. That's a commitment, that is. Off to spot fishing. Probably a noodling. I was going to say I used to try doing fishing there. Try being the operative word, as in put too many weights on the end, doing a massive cast out, hearing a twing, and then a plop in the distance. That's me fishing. Calm as a mill pond out there. Nice. Somebody out there on a nice little motorboat. Over at Marizine, out on the just off the beach, there'll be windsurfing, parasurfing, I think. It's not really windy for parasurfing today, I think. There's the mount. Whoa, an army of people. They're obviously fresh off the train. You know, thinking about it, looking at the younger kids that are down around here with their families, you know, Cornwall's the kind of place that you look back and have fond memories of. It's not really places like Spain or, you know, France or anywhere like that. I mean, I went to Spain, I've been to France. I don't really remember a lot about it, really. I remember Germany quite well, because I was there for 2 years nearly. You know, that was, looking back on that, it was like a fairy tale. Stunning place, Bavaria. Absolutely stunning. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, this is the attack plan. If there's lots of traffic here, I'll end the video, because you don't want to sit in traffic. Let's see how it goes. Not looking too bad. I think we're out and about. Ooh, look at that Golf there on the left. Not too sure about those wheels, but yeah, I think we've got now before the major bulk has come out. You know, before like tourism hits the roads. That's right, guys. 2 birds with 1 stone there. And tides out quite a way as well. Sometimes it'll be out so far you can see the remains of ancient tree stumps. I mean ancient, you know. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. I just cleaned my windows and a little bit got swept off to the right, just as somebody went past with their window open. I hope that didn't go in. Oh. Oops. And that was Penzance. And now my watch is reflecting the sun and is blinding me. Sorry guys, I was just quiet there for a second. I was just fantasizing about this cheeseburger. Shut the window. Anyway guys, I'll end the video here now, because I'm sure the traffic is going to start soon. Hope you enjoyed that. I won't promise anything, but I'll try and get one out a bit later on in the week, maybe Thursday or Friday. We'll have to see. Take care of yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. See ya. Cheers, guys.